Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Green Raven here. So today I want to show you an interesting game, something that could have been. Yeah. So alone. Oh wow, there's actually a ship out there right now. Damn. So this was supposed to be a MMO. The idea was you were supposed to have these like giant like yeah, that's fine. We'll do the tutorial. So yeah, so they're supposed to be like these giant like armadas and supposed to be like a giant MMO world. Wow, there's actually a ship online. I am just shocked. Anyways, right. So the whole thing was supposed to be like there's 5 races and like you get 5 different ships. If you have no friends, you can be alone and play in like the solo ships. If you do have a buddy, you can pilot the 2-person ship. They can have a gunner. If you have 3 friends, you can pilot a trio ship. Although you still only need just 2 people. Because one of them can just hop and switch between the channel, things. Or if you have 4 friends, and if you're lucky enough to have 5 friends. Also, interesting thing I noticed is that the solo ship, the trio ship, and the quintet, they all have fixed weaponry, but the duet and the quartet have turrets. So anyways, I just want to quickly show you each of the ships and stuff. So yeah, this was an interesting game that would have been. Yeah. So I'm just gonna quickly just go through the. So the human solo ship has a beam laser and a torpedo and a cloak. So, yeah, there we go. So pretty. So yeah, so if you don't really have any friends, you still could have contributed to the game and just flown one of these like one-man scouts. So, yeah, this was supposed to be just this huge giant MMO. The idea was you were supposed to just contribute to like this giant fleet. So yeah, so this is the one-man human ship. As you can see, it has a laser, torpedoes, and a cloak. All stop. Alright. Ejecting out of this one. Show a load. Alright, next I will show you the duet human ship. It's got a beam laser, multi-cannon, light and heavy modes, a teleport. So, and in case you're thinking, oh, they're all the same thing, they're actually not. As you can see, like the human one ship has lasers, torpedoes, and a cloak. The Zurna ship has lasers, missiles, and push force. The Duval has laser, torpedo, and blink. So yeah, these are all very different. Alright, so let's do the human duet. Alright, so you will now notice that pressing, well, you can't really notice, but mashing the space button does not do anything now anymore. because now the second ship has a gunner position. So now you will fly, you as the captain, and now you'll have a buddy who can use a turret. Yeah, so this is the first taste of like multiplayer-ish stuff that you get. Yeah. So you have one pilot and one gunner in this two-man craft. And the human one has jump capabilities. 2,500 and 1,500 and 5,000 spaces. So yeah. And we can also switch the multi-cannon to do a heavy shot. This also functions as an engineering deck also a little bit because you can boost the weapons. Alright, so, yeah. That was the human duet ship. Ejecting out of this one. Alright, next we have the trio ship, the human trio ship, which has considerably more things to do now. As you can see, it just jumps from cloak to teleport and energy boost to force field, teleport, weapon jam, shield transfer, remote interface, scanner. So yeah, the trio ships really pack quite the punch. Now again, as you noticed, the trio ships do not have a tactical slot, so the captain actually fires the weapons. Also, the captain still steers. Starting with the quartet and up, you actually have a helm officer, aside from a captain, but we shall get to that. So yeah, humans start out, I think maybe this, because this is just a tutorial. Yeah, this is the tutorial. When you start out in the MMO mode, you're actually on Earth. My God, I don't remember this thing, but yeah. So yeah, so the captain still fires weapons. Switch to engineering. We have a force field we can activate and a jump. And you could power up. Ooh. So yeah, you can only power up one of each of these in each. Oh wow, that just straight doubles it. Yoink. Alright, so there is also the science officer. You can also repair. There's a science officer. You can weapon jam, shield transfer, remote interface, well you can't do anything in the scanner. And now you have a view screen option. You can have a passenger just spectating. So, yeah. That is the human quartet ship. Or no, that's the quartet. And no, wait, that's the triple. That's the triple. The view screen is. Okay. Next up is the Quartet. Again, as I said, the Duet and Quartets actually have turrets instead of forward-facing weapons. Alright. So now you'll notice that the captain does not actually do anything. I am pressing the keypad and the ship is not moving because now there is a helm officer for these things. So yeah, the helm officer controls the ship and that's it. The captain, on the other hand, you can change the alert status now. And you can remote detonate mines. And you can now self-destruct the ship if you want to. So, let's come to a full. Stop. Tactical officer. Again, go beam, make it fire, torpedo, multi-cannon. And now we have an engineering which can deploy a mine or a teleport. So let's drop off a mine, shall we? And jump to a safe distance. Alright. And the view skin is now. Okay. So now, where is that drone? There we go. And that's not our drone, is it? There we go. We can now make it go. Boom. So yeah, so that's for the human ship. So yeah, and this requires coordination with your team and crew. Yeah. So yeah, so this was quite the interesting project that never was. This was. I always end up buying these kinds of games, and they always just end up dying and then going free to play. And there's like nobody playing it. But yeah, this was supposed to be a grand scale MMO with ships and stuff. Oh well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ah, fuck it. I just blow our shells up anyway. So yeah, that's the human faction. I'm just going to show you the other 4 factions just for kicks and giggles. Yeah. Yeah, this is a tutorial. We can just respawn in like 5 seconds. But, yeah. Okay. Exit to main menu. Alright, so let us continue now. Oh, I didn't even show you the Quintet. Well, whoopsie daisy. Alright, so now this is the Quintet. This is the flagship. So generally the idea was not many people are going to have 5 friends to play with, so these are going to be the flagships, and then most people are just going to be playing in solo or duets or triplets. Alright, beam laser, torpedo, cloak, shield transfer, tractor beam, remote interface, scanner. Alright, and away we go. Alright, so again, the captain doesn't actually control the ship anymore. This model does not have mines you could drop, as you can see that. Alright, let's just send a random course, not into the asteroids hopefully, into the sun, which is far away, so that's cool. Alright, weapons, lasers, double torpedoes. Now you'll notice that you can now send aft torpedoes. So that is very, very cool. Very cool. Alright, over in engineering, we have a cloak disruptor. And we can teleport. Repair. It seems like engineering is the most important one. I mean, not so much the important one as does the most. Because you also need to repair, you also need to distribute power. Thrust. Whoosh. Alright, and then under the science station for the human Quintet flagship, you have a scanner, remote interface tractor beam, and shield transfer, none of which we can really use. Although there are drones. There are drones, though. But yeah, so this is the human flagship. Oh, wait. Oh, stop. Oh, okay, I totally did not see. Okay. Because that thing is tiny and we're huge, and okay, so I guess I will not be. Alright, let's take up on something our size, shall we? The cruiser. Where is the cruiser? There's the cruiser. Through the asteroid belt. Although the drone is closer. Oh, stop. Okay, let's see if I can drone. Okay, let's pull this baby in, shall we? Train its shields and bring it in. Totally not what I expected, but okay. Yeah, so, yeah, if you just keep pulling it, you will blow shit up. Alright, ejecting out of this ship. I'm gonna go through all the other ships. I mean, mostly you got the point at this point, but I'm just gonna go through all of these. One of these is supposed to be better. Alright, the Zerno solo ship. Yeah, so for the tutorial thing, you just start in the same area instead of their usual. Yeah, so these guys are supposed to be the speedy race, as you can see. This is going much faster. Or at least their scouts are supposed to be super fast. They're just like needle fast and very agile and nimble. Whee! Alright. Next up is the Zerna Duet. Again, all the class type ship work the same. So the Zerna Duet also has... yeah, so these guys are definitely the faster faction. As you can see, they're just going way faster than the humans were. Humans were kind of okay-ish. Beam laser, multi-cannon, and power burst. So yeah, definitely the faster faction. Alright, Zerna Trio ship. Yeah, even the medium class ship still maneuvers. The medium class ship maneuvers as fast as the single scout for the humans. Alright, engineering has a cloak and an energy shield. Oh, this should be fun. Even faster. Alright, let's see. Science. Multi-engine activate. Holy shit. So yeah, so these are definitely the speed freaks. Yeah, they are way fast. So yeah, so this was the speed faction. Alright, time to eject. Next up is the Zerna Quartet. Alright, Zerna Captain can do basically the same thing, just status alert, highlight, target, and self-destruct. Alright, helm. Oh, headfall. Alright, beam laser missile multi-cannon. Alright, engineering, cloaking, instant lock. Firewall. Cool. Alright. Ejecting out of this one. Next is the Zerna Quintet. Battleship, clad, whatever ship. Warship, flagship. Alright. Yeah, this definitely feels faster for a capital ship. This goes about as fast as the medium-sized human ship. So, all right, tactical beam laser missile, double missiles. Engineering cloak and energy shield. Science, push, force, tractor beam, remote interface scanner. Okay, so, oh, step. Cruiser cannot be targeted because it's cloaked. Shenanigans. Fuck it, just ram him. It's gonna... Okay, fair enough, that was a cruiser. And since this is tutorial space, we get to respawn in 5 seconds. Alright, so, moving on to the next faction. The Duval. From what I read, these are supposed to be like the, tough, powerful type. Yeah, energy ram. This is supposed to be the Warlock race. And this thing has a short-range teleport. Alright, the Duval, do what? So yeah, so this thing has an energy ram, which is pretty much exactly as it sounds like. You put up a forward shield and just smash into things. You do have a tactical officer because this is a duet. They can control a turret. And you could boost weapons and energy and I want to, even though I've already destroyed ships here with the, just by ramming them, I want to use the actual battle ram. Tally-ho! Where is that other drone? No, it's gonna take 30 seconds to... What the fuck? Says this one's closer, oh well. Tell you who. Fuck yeah. So anyways, yeah, so this is the Duval duet. Time to eject. The Duval Trio. Alright, laser torpedo. Nothing too particularly special. Alright, cloak and teleport. Multi-weapon. Tractor beam, remote interface scanner. Let's find the nearest target. Target locked. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, though I completely forgot the whole point of. It's on screen. Where is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, science. Drone 3, drone. That is much farther. Okay, let's scan this puppy, shall we? Alright, let's pull it in. And then blow it to shreds. Alright, so yeah, this is the trio. Yeah, this is the Duval trio. Time to eject. Duval Quartet. Alright, yes. Starting with the quartets, the captain can no longer control the ship. Cool. Alright. Multi-cannon beam laser torpedo. And it's a turret, so that's nice. Engineering. Yeah, see, these guys barely, even with an engine boost, they barely go. Alright, whoosh. Oh, must have been within weapon range. Let's try the Hunter heavy configuration cannon. Fuck yeah. Alright, and we are ejecting out of this thing. And now the Duval capital ship, the Quintet. This one, so yeah, this one is the pretty much made for war kind of ship. I mean, they all are, but alright. Okay, just does the usual stuff. Beam laser torpedo. Double torpedoes. Oh yeah! Didn't stand a chance. And engineering can teleport and drop a turret. We can activate the energy ram, pull targets in, which is, oh god, we're pulling our own thing in. Fuck yeah, our drone is now firing upon so this thing is made for war. And the cruiser's close, that's why. I'm like, what the hell, why did they stop firing? Alright, as soon as the cruiser uncloaks. Pull it and activate the energy ram. Fuck yeah. Yeah, drones. Alright, so yeah. That was the Duval capital ship. Pretty much badass, ready for war. Wow, these things have some pretty far range. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't realize. Okay, cool. I never actually finished the quote-unquote tutorial. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Next we are moving on to the Centaur. These are like the kind of like smarty people. As you can see, they have a bunch of drones you could drop. Alright, so let's start with the solo ship. This is going to be quite the lengthy Let's Play. But then again, there aren't going to be any other sections, so... shrug. Alright, so they're not particularly fast. But they are versatile. Actually, their scout's pretty nimble, not durable, though. Their scout is actually pretty fast. Alright, so yeah, that is the Centaur scout. Actually pretty damn fast. At least compared to the Duval, which are like super slow. Alright, ejecting. Alright, so as you can see, the drop mine, drop multi-mine, repair tool, mine. So they're like the multi-purpose kind of like tactical engineer race. Alright, so ta-da! There's our very, very beautiful mine. Where is it? It says it's on screen. I don't see it. screen. Where is it? I do not see it anywhere. Oh. Oh, there it was, I guess. So yeah, these guys really like mines. Okay, that I definitely saw. I definitely saw it, but I don't see it now. Oh. Derp. Anyway, so yeah, two-seater, just has the usual stuff. Power boost, laser cannon. But as you can tell, they do have mines. So that is cool. Alright, let's eject. Alright, the trio. Alright, the captain has a laser beam and missiles. Engineering has, you can either drop a torpedo drone ta-da, a turret or a jammer. So they are definitely the multi-purpose utility types. Multi-repair. I think this is like the only ship that does possess a multi-repair. Remote interface, scanner, e-screen. Let's drop a jammer. Anyways, yeah, so that is the Jambor, Centaur, whatever, trio ship. Centaur. Next is the Centaur Quartet, which again has all of their ships have, well, with the exception of that one, all of them have some kind of mine you can drop. Not all the other ships have a similar feature. So alright. Centaur Quartet. This is again when we start to have the captain not do stuff. I was about to say stuff and shit at the same time. Alright, helm officer, tactical, a rocket, or a hull laser. That's kind of cool. And engineering, which again drops a multi-purpose weapon. So yeah, so these are the multi-purpose utility kind of people. Fuck yeah. Let's get somebody else lined up in sight, shall we? Alright, 3 seconds until we can fire the Seeker. Boom, baby, boom. So yeah, multi-purpose utility mine people like mines quite a lot. And we are ejecting. And finally, we come to the Santour Quintet flagship. Go. Alright. So, status alert, remote detonate. That's always handy. Let's just... Alright. Helm, beam laser. Missile, missile, missile. Engineering. Let's drop a bully thingy. So yeah, these Santour are all about drones, drones, drones. Fuck yeah. What is our boy attacking now? Fuck yeah. So, yeah. These are the drones, drones, drones people. Alright, let's move on to the next and final race. And then I'll just quickly show you the whole planets of each. Alright, the Udu. Udu are like the manipulator type. As you can see, force field, phase shift, EMP, shield transfer, phase shift. All of them has phase shift, and the Scout has force field. Alright, so away we go. So these are very nimble and very defensive characters, race. Fight around, played asteroids and lost. Otherwise, nothing too particularly spectacular about their Scout. Decent armor, decent speed. Force field is very, very handy. Alright, so that is the Udo Scout single player ship. Ejecting. Alright, next is the Udo Duet. Again, all the Duet ships have a turret, and all the Quartet ships have a turret. Alright, so yeah, they have a phase shift, which seems to be a trait for most of their ships. Which is kind of like cloaking, but even better, I suppose. Because nothing can hurt you. And nothing too particularly standard in terms of weapons, just a turret that can rotate, and just a cannon and a multi-cannon. Alright, the Udo Trio. Lasers, torpedoes, nothing too particularly special. Again, they have a teleport and a phase shift, which is unique to their race. They do have an EMP also for the trio, and that's about it in terms of special stuff. Special race abilities. Alright, the Udo Quartet. Let's take this out for a spin. Yeah, not particularly fast with these. Torpedoes, multi-cannons. Oh, they do have an EMP heavy cannon though. So, that's kind of nice. Engineering, again, has phase shift and teleporting. So, yeah. And last but not least, we're going to do the Udo flagship. Oh, there we go. Last but not least, the Udo Quintet. A big, bad, science-powered vessel. It's more about the shiny tricks that you can perform. Yeah, definitely not the fastest out there. Beam laser, torpedo. Nothing fancy. Engineering has, again, phase shift, as all the Udo ships do. Dat burst. Alright, let's find a target. There we go. Drone 2. Drone 3, where's drone 3? Whatever. Alright, let's push that bad boy out of here. And we just push that into an asteroid. Cool. So yeah, apparently we just can't initiate a dat burst. Because you need a dat. Okay, so you need another ship to launch a dat. Okay, so I'm just gonna really quickly just show you the homeworlds of all these species, and we will go from there. This thing's running on almost an hour anyways. Alright, PvP sandbox. Alright. So we're gonna go backwards from the Udo. So yeah, so there you go. The technological people. They have their area of space is very, very blue. Very shiny. Looks nice. Definitely gives off that science vibe that all their ships have. tour. Lots and lots of green. There you go. They have a whole giant mine factory thing because they sure love them mines. Very green, very pretty. Off you go, little buddy. All right. The Duval, very red, very angry looking. Red is generally a very, very angry color. You know, you can even tell just by the station, it's just all very pointy and just angry. I don't think they have a home planet. Definitely does not look like they have a home planet. Oh, never mind. There it is, all very blood red. And reminds me of Harkonnen from Doom. Just this very red, angry planet. The Zerno, I don't remember what their homeworld looks like. I'm assuming just very yellow, or not. Oh, they look like sonic rings. Gotta go fast. Yeah, so each of their space stations kind of gives off just a flavor of what their species is about. I do not see a planet anywhere. I do not see a planet anywhere. Nope. Still no planet. I guess maybe they don't. Maybe they're like nomads or something. Okay, well, I definitely see their station, which has rings. Oh, there it is. Very, very beautiful and sandy and stuff. Alright, and last but not least, we have us, the humans. Wow, this thing's gonna be an hour. Ah, home sweet home. Or if 2020 has been anything to go by, it's, oh dear God, no, get me out of here. So yeah, the station is in front of the planet itself, and oh my God, this thing is slow. After playing with some of the other ships, my God, this one is slow. So anyways, yeah, this is Quintet. It was an interesting experiment. It's supposed to be grand scale MMO kind of thing. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this long. If you watched it for this long, maybe this game will have a revival now that it's free to play. Some people might catch on, but it is what it is. So yeah, check it out. It's free to play. Maybe play with some buddies. Yeah. This is Green Raven signing out. Bye bye.